Iced out. Yeah. There you go. 211, man. There's another one. New York vibe.
Love about some, hate about many, but I'm still the prince of my city. I'm riding around and I'm keeping it with me, cause even the cops shoot first in my city. And most of the drama been over the money. But these bitches who want something from me, they think I'm conceited, they think that it's funny. And that's just the reason I'm chasing this money. Even though I'm the prince of my city, I stay with a simple humble. Either ops or the cops, still in the block trying to get me. So I'm over swiftly, I'm super 050, I'm really, I'm moving the blocks like I'm Millie, I'm jacking the dance, so jump pop, I'm just silly and cool. I'm pulling the strings like I'm banjo, dripping fatigue like I'm Mendo, with the extendo, pop out and be the example. If they catch it on camera, must have been king. Fuck it, we made it a camera. Always can we keep it on YouTube? Fuck it, then we gotta stand up. Cali's so big that it might blow my hand up, so I keep two hands up like a Lambo. Head tap, I don't need to get the endo. Just point and press at the tempo. Then all you gotta do is keep it simple. So what you gotta do is you get low. Cause all of my niggas is like when we rollin', we loyal, we lit. So every night when we poppin' the bottles, that was the first one to sip. Love about some, hate about many, but I'm still the prince of my city. I'm riding around and I'm keeping it with me, cause even the cops shoot first in my city. And most of the drama been over the money. But these bitches who want something from me, they think I'm conceited, that I think that it's funny. And that's just the reason I'm chasing this money. I'm love about some, hate about many. But you think that I give a fuck? These niggas is broke, these niggas is jealous. I flood them with drip till them get a cut. It's so in their face when I'm pulling up, cause I keep a bad bitch when I'm pulling up. And she holding my shit like a puller up. And she holding it down, I'ma put her up. I ain't tricking, investing, I question your sex if you watching me flexing. Steady jigging connection, I run up a check while you ask me questions. I shout out the baby, the fuck out the section. You wearing a wire security search.
Get that nigga. And if he do, I'll make sure that I find you like Bob. No nigga, yeah.
So my main was, been my day was, yeah. Know the same rules, the same rules, yeah. On my pride, I let it go. For a nigga, baby, I make it home safe. Never kept it on safe.
One of the head niggas.
Yo, salute. Shout it out to everybody who's in the room. Once again, thank you for tuning in to another segment of drug addiction. This is part 4. And we're going to talk about opioids once again. The person coming on tonight has an opioid addiction. He's backstage already. I see you. Thank you for pulling up. He's back there. I'm going to let him pull up and introduce himself in a second. For those that was tuned in the other previous segments, we actually did the first segment with my man Cash, 183rd. Now my man Cash, 183rd, actually went into an inpatient program. Now in the inpatient program, he's definitely going to be staying sober. He's in a facility where they're going to be bringing the sobriety out of him. It's definitely going to keep him working hard towards his goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him that he actually went in there. And we just got to support him. Hey, Bella, shut up. We just got to support him. You know what I'm saying? We just got to, encourage him. He's going to be tuning in with us shortly. When he tunes in, we can see how he feels his first night there. He got a bed. Everything's good. I put up a video of his day, how his day started. If you look up, it's posted. It's called the Cash Update video. But yeah, he posted his day from when he woke up to when he was on his way in. Then he's outside the program, filling out paperwork. So like I said, man, we gonna go on this journey with him. But without further ado, I'm about to just tune in. I'm about to pull my boy to the stage. Yo, salute, King. How you feeling, man?
Shit, I'm doing all right. How you doing, man?
Hey, yo, I want to thank you for tuning in, helping us out today, and putting your life story out there, making yourself vulnerable to the people. So hopefully you can help somebody who, is in the same situation as you.
Definitely, that's the goal.
No doubt. So for the people that's tuned in, what's your name? Where you from? What's your drug?
They call me Justin. I'm from Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm staying out here in Louisiana right now.
Right. And what's your drug of choice, bro? What you said your name was again? For the people that didn't catch it, what you said your name was?
Justin, but they call me Jay.
All right, so we're going to Jay. All right, Jay.
Yeah. So my drug of choice is Xanax, and I've been taking them every day for like 4 weeks.
So you have Xanax addiction.
Yeah, not 4 weeks. I meant to say 4 years.
4 years. Okay, so now.
Yeah.
That was, you said, I thought you had an opioid addiction as well.
I did want to dabble into opiates, but I try to stay away from them. I known way too many people that died from that shit. Like I only took like half a Roxy today, but I ate like 6 milligrams of Xanax. But like I said, I'm trying to slowly taper off the Xanax because the withdrawals from them can kill you, just like alcohol withdrawals can.
So how old were you when you first started taking Xans? Like when did you come across this issue, this problem, this addiction?
Shit, a little after Katrina back in 05.
So back in 05, you started taking Xanax. Now, how much did you start off with? Like, was this a daily thing? Was this a social thing? Or was it something?
Nah, yeah, it was more like a social thing. You know, me and the boys, we'd hang out, pop a bar, smoke weed, and, you know, we were juveniles, so we'd go hit licks and shit like that. It calmed my nerves. And them bars always put me up behind bars, you know? That's always been my downfall.
So
it's a hell of a drug. Hell of a drug.
So for people that's tuned in watching, how many times would you say you've been arrested due to your drug habit?
Probably 15 to 20 times on misdemeanor charges and twice on felonies.
And what were those charges, if you don't mind giving us a little rundown of your little personal history?
A lot of the misdemeanors were shoplifting charges, DUIs, and I caught a coke charge when I was 18, and in 2010 I caught a felony for burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, which means nobody was home when I broke into the house. And of course, I was so gone off the Xans, I hit the wrong house.
So you hit the wrong house too? Damn.
Yeah.
So that went all the way left.
Yeah.
So what was like your daily intake when you first started? How much was you taking, and then how long would you say before it progressed?
Before it progressed, it took a while because.
What was your first? Like, how many did you start off taking originally? Like a half a bar?
Originally, I would just take a 2 milligram bar, and then eventually it'd be 2, and then I'd end up drinking on them, and I'd fuck around and drink on them. And I, as a juvenile, you know, I'd be fighting the cops. Them shits, you drink on them, they make you wild out, make you do stupid shit.
Yeah, those are barbiturates, correct?
Benzos.
Benzos. Sorry, benzos. All right, excuse me.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. So, how much you say you're up to? So, at your peak, when you were at your worst, I'm talking about when you were taking as many as you could get your hands on.
Shit. I get most of all mine prescribed to me. I don't buy them off the streets. There are way too many presses, and the presses are getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? So, I take anywhere from right now 4 to 6 milligrams, and I'm trying to taper back down to 2 milligrams.
4 to 6 milligrams. So that's a lot. Now, when you used to take it, what would that make you feel like? What was the feelings for you?
Well, 4 milligrams, it keep me calm. You know what I'm saying? But it takes like 10 to 12 to make me calm. Like right now, I'm a little anxious and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So now you said it was prescribed to you by a doctor. So do you have like a history of mental health? Like, why was it prescribed to you?
I got PTSD. They diagnosed me with social phobia. I get nervous around large groups of crowds and shit like that.
Okay. And that was the only medication that they had? There wasn't a substitute that could actually help you?
They put me on Klonopin when I was 18. I'm 30 years old now. That's just what they put me on, and I've always been on the benzo ever since then. I mean, they tried other shit and stuff like that, but it never really worked. And of course, I was still young at the time, and I was searching for the high. So that's what I went out and seek. You know what I'm saying?
Now, your drug addiction, how did that affect your family ties? Like, how did that affect your relationship with your family?
It affected them. Most definitely.
You don't mind sharing?
But I mean, I'm good now. You know, I haven't been arrested in almost 8 years. Been staying out of trouble and shit like that. My relationship with my parents are real good. but I definitely put them through hell, most definitely,
So for
from a
those,
jit all the way to about 26.
all right, so for kids that are tuning in that might be going through that, putting their family through it now, tell them some of the things you did as a child that you could take, if you could take it back, you would. Like, if you could recount a story for us, like to give us an example of something that stemmed from your drug use.
Uh, got drunk and got into it with my stepdad and fought him, and then the police came and ended up fighting them. I wish I could take that back.
Why you think he was sober, you'd have handled it differently?
Yeah, because I would have known that he was just trying to help me at the time.
So what was the altercation over?
Just I kept on violating misdemeanor probation, and I was still hanging out, with the crew, getting into the same shit.
So basically, he was trying to police you, trying to basically, you know what I mean, be a good stepfather, influence, and you just
Right.
having like rebellious teens too. Like, I understand. We all went through that
Yeah,
stage.
definitely,
All right. So,
definitely.
ha- what other drugs have you tried? And what other drugs outside of Xanax would you say Xanax played a role in you trying? Because, when you use one drug, and especially when you're using drugs socially, sometimes in a social gathering, you meet people who use drugs that you don't use. They come with drugs that you didn't come with. Now you get curious. So, was there ever a situation where you tried things outside of the norm for you?
Yeah, I did wouldn't dabbled in powder cocaine and ecstasy. It
Anybody,
wasn't called Molly. It wasn't called Molly back then.
they would just call it MDMA, right?
Yeah, they call them beans or something like that. Rolls.
All right. Is that a big thing where you from? What is the most common used drug in your location?
Uh, I don't really move around too much around here in Houma, but in Gulfport, Mississippi, mainly pills and meth. Most
Now,
definitely pills and meth. It's everywhere.
now you said that you were on a Roxy earlier today. That means like that's a half of a perk 30. That's like 15 milligrams, correct?
Nah, it was a 15, so it was only 7.5.
All right. So now, do you not have an opioid addiction as well? Because if you take it daily, I'm sure you can't go a day without it.
Yeah, I take breaks in between, and I can go without it. But I heard I'm also got a rare disease called KFS, called Klippel-Feil syndrome. What it is my C5 and my C6 vertebrae bones are fused together, so that's why I get them.
All right. So
And
once
and,
again,
and like and what I had told you the other night, that's where a lot of them go to.
so now, so once again, that's just another example of how medicine is now becoming a pandemic. It's not just being used clinically anymore. It's being used recreationally, and it's causing problems out here, man.
Most definitely. I,
It's
I,
really
I can remember in 2011 going to a pain clinic. It could hold like 50 people, and then people would still be standing up. There'd be no room to sit down.
that's crazy. Like, if you don't mind, man, my boy Tyrone in the back right now. He just pulled up. We're gonna pull him on the screen real quick. Yo, Tyrone, what's up, man? How
Oh,
you
okay,
feeling?
okay.
What's going on, baby? How you doing?
Hey, yo, so you in the
Can you
program?
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
What's
I'm in
up,
the
man?
program and shit. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, yo, you look like
I'm
you
doing
sneaking.
all right, just chilling.
You look like you sneaking. You ain't right now.
Yeah. Cause you did, cause they, I'm in like the house. You know what I'm saying? It's like people in here and shit. So I mean, I don't really, I don't know the rules yet, but I'm just here doing it though. Till somebody say something. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, don't
It's
get
a
yourself.
halfway house.
Nah. It's not a half hour. It's an in-house. It's an inpatient joint.
Oh, okay, okay.
What's the name of the
Yeah,
program?
this is a third. It's um. I don't want to
You, you'll have to.
You
All
feel
right.
me?
Yeah, nah, no question.
All
Hey, yo,
right.
we glad you there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy you did get help. James,
Right. Yeah. 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 The shit it's alright though. You know what I mean? They let you bring your property and shit, like your TV or whatever. You know what I mean? Stuff that food and stuff like that. So basically, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, going through it today. I'm gonna go through it. I'm alright. I feel alright though. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I gotta go up to the clinic and let them give me that that opiate shit. That thing they put, make you maybe so you won't feel sick.
You getting the new shot that just came out?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard about them. Yeah,
all right. So
it's
another,
it's it's it's
Yeah,
got that naloxone in it, so it blocks the opiates, huh? If you were to take them, right?
right. Yeah, yeah. It blocks the opiates and it puts take the urge away.
Oh, okay.
quick question. How you feeling so far? Like, how you feeling physically? Like with withdrawals, is it how you feeling?
Nah, I ain't really feeling that yet. You know what I mean? Probably that probably gonna kick into tomorrow. If I'm just saying if I wasn't to get something to stop it, it'd kick in. But this thing they supposed to give me tomorrow supposed to stop all that.
All right, that's good, man. What about the mental? How the mental feel, man? How you feel upstairs?
Yeah, I mean, it's my first time really going through this right here. But you know what I mean? I'm strong with it, man. You know what I mean? I'm going all the way with it and try to get out here and do something really positive, man. Try to get my life back on track, man. You know what I mean? Get my name in that rightful respectful spot.
No doubt, man. And you on the way. Shit, your name's already got on it. Look what you doing. You already took it
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
down, man.
yeah, yeah. I, I mean, I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, they say the respectful spot. Not to say it went nowhere, but sometimes people look at it as a sign of weakness because brother doing this, doing that. You know how it go.
Nah, yo, you know bullshit, man. I can't wait to see at the completion of this 30 days or how long you in it? 28 days. How long? 28. Yeah, I can't wait.
Um, yeah, it's 28. It's 28, but I'm saying I'm push it a little longer than that.
All right, that's no doubt, man. So I can't wait to see just your glow come back. Your skin looking all healthy and nigga, you know what I'm saying? You can put some weight
Right,
on,
right,
looking
right,
good.
right, right. 'Cause the truth. That's the most important part right there. That and your mental. The mental and that. Once you get your mental right,
Definitely.
you know what I
That's
mean. You
that's the
10 toes
hardest
down
part.
for
That's the
real.
hardest part.
Yo, but yo, man, started on the right path. We here with you. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing every night. So that hopefully I
Right.
add something for you to do with your mind and your time, man. You feel me? And then we just gonna keep rolling, man. Anytime, feel free to pull up. And like I said, you really having a stressful day, you want to share that with us, make a little video, send it to me. You see, I put a compilation ready for you. Like I said, man, we're gonna go through this whole journey with you, man. We here every step of the way, my boy.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
appreciate that. Yo, that was good work too, man. You know what I mean?
I
Good work. Good work.
appreciate you, man. Hey, yo, but,
Hey,
for tuning in real quick. I want to get back to my boy interview. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for
All
tuning
right. Good luck to you, man. Keep your head up. Stay strong,
all
man.
right. All right,
in.
you too, bro. And make sure and just go ahead and get, you know what I mean, do what you gotta do, big homie, and get back on your track. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Appreciate it, man.
All right, your bossy, man. Good looking out, man. As always, love here, man.
Yeah, man.
All
Salute,
right.
man. Later
All
on
right.
this man, maybe when we done, pull back up or something, man. You already know. You
All right.
know that. Hey, yo, yeah, Jay. So we back to you. So now, Jay, like talking to the youth, right? If I go,
Right.
if I go like this, right,
Yeah.
and put you front and center to the youth, what's your message to the youth right now? What would you tell the youth from your life experiences? If you could give them a statement about your story, your life, or tell a story from your life, if you had your few minutes to actually reach out and touch someone, what would you say? What would you tell them?
What would I tell them? Shit. Stay in school. That's definitely got to be it. Before you, if you're thinking about jumping in them streets, you got to try the school thing first. Graduate. Who knows? You might like it. You might be able to get a degree in something and make legal money. Definitely school and stay around positive people. Definitely stay around positive people. Yeah.
Places and things. So, like, what would you say were some of your negative influences? What influenced you?
Uh, honestly, don't know.
Yeah. Now you said that you had a problem with recidivism, like myself, going back and forth to jail. Now,
Correct, yeah.
did you notice your drug habit getting better or worse, heavier or lighter, back and forth as you went back and forth in and out the penitentiary? Like, how did that work?
And in the pen, I didn't. All I did was just burn down. That was it. But when I ERS the next day, I was calling up somebody, picking up some LTs. So I didn't have the right mind frame.
So what drugs have you experimented with? Because now you just said LT. That stands for Lortabs, correct?
Correct, yeah.
All right. So now Lortabs is another type of drug. What kind of drug is that?
That's hydrocodone.
So is that an opioid as well?
Yeah.
All
It's not as strong as Percocet. It's a little weaker.
Okay. But that's another. So, but it's still the same high, still the same withdrawal, still the same struggle, right?
Definitely, yeah.
So, like, now that you said that you're still up to how many milligrams a day right now?
What's up?
You say you're up to how many milligrams a day right now?
On what?
On whatever you're on whatever you're on. What are you on daily? What does your daily intake consist of?
Xanax, a couple of oxycodones. I can make them last for a minute. Gabapentin, and then there's some other medication they got me on, antidepressant. I think it's called like Effects or some shit like that.
Have you ever tried to go cold turkey?
Not on the benzos, no.
Now I remember
Because the benzos are hell. Them withdrawals can kill you.
Now, what is the worst withdrawal you had on a benzo?
I tried to go cold turkey from 8 milligrams a day for probably almost 2 years, and I had a light seizure. That's probably the worstest thing that ever happened to me.
So
because of drugs.
When you had that seizure, where did it happen at?
It happened in my room. I fell off my bed and I hit my head on the nightstand in the back.
So now, of course, your family was the one that found you. Did they know it was from the drug use, or did they think just you fell off the bed and bumped your head?
Nah, they knew it was up. I told them. Yeah, my mom, she's a retired nurse, and she told me you shouldn't have done that. You can't quit those things cold turkey. She knows I'm prescribed them and on them and all shit like that, you know? It's kind of a cycle in my family.
See, that's one thing that you just opened my eyes to. So the withdrawal from Xanax, is it worse? Is it worse than an opioid withdrawal?
Then an opiate, yeah, opiate withdrawals can last max 7 days. Benzo withdrawals can last weeks, sometimes a month, 2 months, just depending on your intake and how long you've been taking them.
So don't they have like a healthy down dose plan? Like there has to be.
Yeah, they call it tapering. You just slowly, you just reduce the dose every couple of days and you taper down slowly.
So, and now you're just now tapering down to 9 milligrams?
No, I was on 8 milligrams when I had the seizure every day. But right now I'm on 4 to 6 and I'm trying to taper down to 2 milligrams. I've slipped up a couple times here and there while trying to taper down to 2 milligrams.
So is it still for the high, or is it just to avoid the withdrawal? Because I like a lot of people with addiction just take it to avoid the withdrawal at a certain point.
Yeah, it does help. It helps, my heart rate is way up and shit like that, so it helps calm me down, and it helps with my nerves and shit like that.
So then maybe
But when I take it, when I've taken it correctly, it's done its job and it's kept away, my anxiety, because I do got anxiety and shit like that, When I've taken it correctly, it has helped, and it's done what it's supposed to.
Yeah, man. So what is your plan outside of that? Like, how do you support your habit? You just, since you take it medically, you said you don't buy them off the street, right? You never had to buy it off the street.
Yeah, I don't buy them off the streets. Nah,
All
don't
right.
buy no pills off the streets.
So it never affected you financially. So your drug habit's not even affecting you.
It nah, except for my weed habit.
Yeah, you got certain people who use those drugs who feel it a little harder because financially they can't keep up. Now, when
Right.
medically you're prescribed in your situation, it's going to be even harder to quit because you're getting it for free. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, basically. I got good insurance, so I mean, I pay $200 a month, so I got a good insurance.
There's people that's using $200 a day. It sounds like your daily intake is about up to $200 a day in the street. If you weren't getting it for free, on a breakdown, what you said you take a day?
Right now, I took 4 milligrams of Xanax, and I took 6 the other day. Like I said, I fucked up because I've been trying to taper down to 2, but I fucked up a few times because I was experiencing withdrawals. Like, felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. My heart was racing so fast. Like, I'm anxious right now.
Is it because of what we're doing, or because you're tapering down?
It's got a little something to do with what we're doing, and because, you know, it's my first time meeting you and shit like that, you know, and put my business out there on the internet and shit like that.
Nah,
This is all new to me.
Yeah,
It's just all new to me.
show love, bro. Look, hey, we going through it together. You see, I put my business out here every day, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal. We out here just sharing our experiences with other people. Hopefully, it can help somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? We man enough to stand by our rewards, our triumphs, and our struggles, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is about, man. I commend
For
you.
sure, most definitely, most definitely.
Well, I commend you for standing here and doing this and partaking in this. Salute once again. I mean, for me,
No problem. I
got a bunch,
appreciate you having me on.
you got a bunch of support in the chat, man. Like, so you know what I normally do before the end of the interview? I usually give everybody an opportunity to ask any questions, comments, or concerns, see how they felt about the interview, offer any words of encouragement or support. You know what I mean? So we could start that now. If anybody got anything they want to say to my boy Jay, now at the time, man. Word. Word. Salute in the chat, man. Salute. He said that's where crime comes in. One who can't afford it, they still gotta get what they needed. Now you said you've been arrested a bunch of times for petty larceny.
Right. I had a side hustle. I used to go hit licks in the mall, especially men's and women cologne, and I lived in the right area where I could go sell it. You know what I'm saying? And I was making $300 to $500 a week doing that, and then I was working.
So you just say, fuck it, run it up, right?
I mean, I still hustle and shit like that. I still work, you know.
Yeah. Nah, as you should. I get it, man. All in the name of the almighty power dollar, man. Look, you got love. You got shine a light on the darkness. Helps sees you better. One day at a time, bro. Keep your head up, scrap. Yo, Jay.
Appreciate it.
Yo, Jay, keep your head up. Better days are coming. Just slow down until you off. Mind over matter. Like, you got a lot of support, man. We all here supporting you, bro. We all got
I appreciate the love. I really do. I appreciate the love.
Of course, man. Anytime, you always welcome here. You know, you always show support. You know, me and you talk on and off here. You already know what's up. You my boy. I'm always here if you bored, want to holler, whatever, man. You know, my line always open, man. Always feel free to hit me.
All right. And then I still got a couple ideas I want to run by you.
Oh, sure. You can do that.
About those videos, you remember?
Yeah, hell yeah. We can do that as soon as we get off here. We can get to it. Hit me up.
All right.
Yo, you got Kobe Gang who's trying to tell you, just try to pace yourself with the medication, you heard?
No doubt. Appreciate it.
Yo, Buck Blood, kind of corny stuff you doing, man. Like, you see.
Nah, you can go ahead and tell me what it is.
Nah,
What'd he say?
he's talking foul about me. It had nothing to do with you, bro. He didn't say.
Okay.
No pay the
Trying to
show.
do positive shit. Damn.
Yeah, nah, no question, man. And he said, Bossy said it right. People, places, and things. That's recovery 101, man. You feel me? We just got to stay on
Most
top.
definitely.
Yo, Jay, salute, King. I know you said you got to get up early in the morning, but I'm happy that you pulled up and we got the chance to get this done. Yo, once
Yeah,
again,
I appreciate it, man. I really do. I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with it and shit, man.
That's good, as you should, man. It's all love and unity around here, man. We trying to win. We working together to win. It's about the team win.
Man, I wrote it.
You said,
it means a lot.
Don't start breaking up. What you said?
I said I really appreciate the support. It means a lot.
Now you already know. I appreciate you coming through and sharing with us, man. Jay, salute, my guy. Thank you for tuning in, my boy. Have a good night.
All right, you too, bro.
Already know. Yo, salute to you, Jay, for tuning in, sharing your story with us. It's another example, ladies and gentlemen, how medicine that's being medically prescribed by doctors is causing pandemics, it's causing addiction, it's causing strife and stress on family households. And it's like, damn, what can we do if the same thing that's supposed to help us hurts us? But isn't that the story usually out here in America? It's crazy, right? I don't know. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next segment, you already know. This might have been the best one. We out of here.